All right, here we go. Now this is it for reals.
Alright. Okay, so how many times have you played this game?
Twice.
Twice?
And it's been a really long time.
So this is the third strike.
This is exactly. And also, my memory of a lot of fine details is gone. So a lot of this I'm going to be experiencing as a refresher in a way. So
I get it.
I fucking love Zone of the Enders 2, but I have not crushed it over and over and over again. You know, I played through it twice, and yeah.
Same here. But is it twice on because on different the HD collection, once on the original and then one on the collection?
No, twice original and HD collection. I started out, and then I played the versus mode of the HD collection a lot more than I did the actual full experience. I didn't get through the full HD replay, so this might as well just be it, you know. So I'm coming into this hot on nostalgia, and hot off the memories of the best parts, because we got to play through them as well back with Mecha Week. We did some good shit. We played a nice little video for that, but
oh man, the anime style.
Seconds,
yeah.
Henry G trashed out from field out. Man, we had a great time that night.
20 to touchdown. Can't wait for the new season.
Little Mars people.
Position for landing. The people on Mars can start getting excited. I still
We're getting started too.
I wonder if that's a reference. The alien looks exactly like a Mars people from
indications of
Metal Slug.
But it's way too
Probably not.
shallow.
Different
Angie,
idea.
wanna
I
change the
mean,
landing
yes,
point.
SNK,
culture,
you know.
yeah.
Okay.
Rick, you hear that? I'll be back soon.
Dingo, what team won in '66?
I don't know much about back then.
Shoutouts to the race that only exists in anime.
Junk.
Dark skin, white hair.
I didn't realize this kid was really that dark.
To win this year.
It's darker than everyone else in the game.
There goes your entire salary again.
Aha, football.
Sure of it.
If I lived in a future, I'm just saying, Min. If I lived in a future, we're calling you Min, by the way.
Yeah, I'm in now.
You're
now,
Min.
now
Now
you don't have to. Oops.
Yeah. Not that I ever fucking whatever.
No, but Matt did.
Yeah. So now that we're in this world, if I were in a future where being a basic construction worker / digger type guy, and I got to pilot this, this is way more stylish for a non-fighting robot than I would ever expect. You know, I would expect some really ugly-looking battle construction vehicles.
So you would call it vehicle, not even mech.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean? But these labs are really fun-looking mecha, and I would not at all have a problem
Dingo, haven't you arrived?
working a job that required me to use these, because I would feel like a goddamn mecha pilot, even if I was just carrying rocks all day.
You know what? You too, man. That seems like a good life, good easy life.
Yeah.
It's not even it doesn't seem physically taxing, because you don't actually move it yourself. You just piloting.
So R3, L3 there to give reactions. All right, we're getting there. Not quite Jehuti.
Are you free?
Which is a good thing. You're like, here's what a shitty mech is, and then when you get your good one, you're like, oh my god, it feels so better.
Oh my god, I can't. Let's step back.
Oh yeah, I hated that part. Sometimes you miss the jump and you have to
You have to back it up. Step back. Oh my god. It's like my first day on the job, you guys. Hey.
That's one.
Hey.
That's two.
I feel.
No, that's -1.
I feel like I'm piloting one of those Lost Planet mechs. You know?
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god, it's all falling apart
Okay,
immediately.
cut. We're cutting.
You know where to cut now. You're fucking. You can tell from right away. All right, we're gonna just do it going up the side here, and no, I didn't. Nothing wastes time. Try to save time. One step forward, two steps back. There we go.
You know, it's crazy. It's ironic. I actually feel that way. Is that whenever you try to do it faster, but because you try to do faster, you're making it slower.
That's literally that's the point. That's exactly the point of that saying. You always you try to cut corners and you fuck up, and then you gotta fucking do it all over again.
Hey,
Like
we
that.
made it.
Woo, this LP is gonna be great. It's gonna be a good time.
I'm on the ground.
The Metatron is not very deep.
And it's very strong. It wasn't here last time I came.
Going back. Going back. Going.
Shut up!
Is it debris?
There's a great Kojima
Observation
feeling
cruiser
to these
moving
cutscenes. And that's just, it's hard to really place anywhere else except for in the
hell
Metal
was
Gear
that?
games, but if you
Anything
didn't
wrong?
know this was directed by him, you would absolutely feel it.
I found something interesting. I'll check it out.
He has a specific style.
He has a style, right?
I get
The
you.
way the camera like zooms and shakes at times, the way the little ghost trails appear on certain effects.
I've got a bad feeling.
He's a big fan of ghost fucking trails, by the way. Sons of Liberty era.
An orbital
Actually,
frame.
never played that.
Sons of Liberty?
That's the Metal Gear
Yeah.
Solid 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I only played the first game.
Well, you missed out on Kojima
Yeah, I missed it a lot.
predicting the future of the internet.
Warship
I
must be borrowed.
only played the first one and it was fun, but I never got into the second game. I only played the demo.
Damn, yo, you're fucking, you're throwing some facts out right now, boy. People are like, what? You didn't play Metal Gear Solid 2?
I think people will start knowing
A little bit more
a
about
little bit
you.
more, yeah.
Yeah.
About what I haven't played, what I have not played.
Well, the immediate question goes, has he played Snake Eater?
That's a no.
Yeah.
No. The only Metal Gear Solid that I played is the first
first
one,
one.
and
You're-
the original one, the PlayStation
Man,
one.
you're hurting people. You're
hurting.
You're hurting.
Are you? Am I hurting you?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Because Metal Gear Solid 3 is such a good game.
I
And,
know.
and I'm sad that you're missing out on.
I know. Maybe I'll
That
try the
experience.
pachinko one day.
Oh. He throws the fucking first shade of the LP.
Good morning. Ready for combat operations.
Who gets that poster in the breakup? I think Matt's taking it. He's got to stare at that. Let's go, Dingo. You're a survivor. Also,
Gotta survive. Keep on surviving.
exactly. Also, he's a fucking, like, coming off of what we just saw of Leo, the screaming anime boy protagonist, you're immediately like, okay, this guy's cool. He's older. He's a construction grunt.
Yeah.
And he
He's
doesn't
not a
even,
kid.
Yeah. And he doesn't even know what the fuck he just got into. He just,
This is music.
yeah, tripped and fell into the greatest mecha design of all time. How lucky. But I'm permanently stuck in it forever. Fuck you.
Raptor, be careful not to get surrounded.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous of you being permanently stuck inside of the coolest mech.
You ever ask yourself where do they shit or, you know,
What is the efficiency of this frame?
does he even eat?
I mean, look,
Do you want me to explain how to
it's
manipulate
stuck
the
in there.
frame?
quite frankly, I'm pretty sure Ada takes care of all his needs.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it?
All
More reliable than the
his
web
needs.
navigators.
I'm completely
Okay.
different. Do
Oh.
you request control instructions?
Like Venom.
Yes, Ada. Please.
There's a tweet where they're like, yo, what happens if... Okay,
Please choose
so...
what training you want to go through.
there's a tweet that was all like, what happens if, like, Eddie's super distracted and he gets, like super horny, and then the writer is like, yeah, Venom takes care of all of Eddie Brock's needs. All of Eddie Brock's needs. And you're like,
Okay.
oh my god. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't catch that reference, but thank
So-
you for explaining.
We will give everyone a quick version. We're not gonna. So Ada talks to you, but we'll give them the quick of how this game plays and works and whatnot. Because tutorial will take a really long time to go through all of them. But the idea is that, like, yeah, you lock onto something, and you move around with the stick to kind of move in on the XY plane, and then your Z axis is manipulated by pressing triangle or square. So you have like drop or escalate buttons, and that's more or less how movement works.
And we are the
I will explain.
the latest version of this game, right? So are you playing the Pro control?
No,
or
I'm playing the classic because this is what I know.
Okay.
I have no reason to switch right now. And you know what? Maybe in a future episode we can fuck around with the VR helmets just to see what's going on. But right now I'm playing it classic. So normal attack is just your little gun here. You can charge and do thicker shots, or you can do these little smaller bursts from a distance. And that's basically how that goes. When you get down to your dash attack,
That's the fun.
Explain about dash at
you can dash, and while you're dashing, you can do these beautiful, like, explosive lighting orgy fucking
Macross style.
Macross lasers. Yeah, they're not quite an Etano circus, but they are a whole lot of lasers looking real pretty. And when you're up close, right, the targets turn red, and you get to use a blade. And that's really fun. So you can use the blade up close as well, and do a little combo. Or you can shoot. You can choose where you want to aim things from a distance. So here's an example of targeting multiple enemies, and everything fires and hits their target. So Jehuti's fucking sick. Burst attacks is when you hold down dash and neutral, and you fill up a burst, and then you can do a burst slash. And when you're in far range, you can charge up a shot.
The Spirit Bomb.
Yeah, Yoga Catastrophe. You can pull a fucking Genki Dama on your enemies, and it's beautiful. Guarding is exactly what it sounds like. You have a shield, and I can get it broken
No, you just grabbed you, I think.
like that. Yeah, exactly. You can't block grabs, obviously, but you can block shots. And you can move while you're blocking these shots. So there you go. That's the block. But if you want a better block, grab something like a wall pillar or an enemy and use that to block instead. Switching targets is as simple as moving the stick around. There's also the L2 button, or you can hold it to disengage. That's pretty much all you need to know. The ring radar tells you what's coming in from a distance. So before Metal Gear brought this to us with portable ops and the ring radar, you can see exactly where the enemy is coming from, where the shots are coming from, and how close they are to hitting you by just paying attention to the ring radar. So Metal Gear took it from Zone of the Enders as well.
You'll see there's also Senko no Rande that had the rings.
True, that was way later.
Yeah.
And for those that are not weeaboos, we're talking about War Tech. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Last slash is heavy. If you're against the wall, there's wall damage. Well, he's dead. But the next one, 1, 2, 3, down. So when you crash into things, it takes extra damage. Look at that fucking beautiful skate.
Yeah.
Look at that beautiful skate. So good. Or I can aim you up to hit a ceiling. And that's how we do. That's the combo slash. And then the camera is the camera.
It's funny how the camera is the last thing on, on the training,
I
man.
will explain.
Very little to know about the camera, except it fucking does what it needs to do, and then you've got a quick turn button when it's in first-person mode. But for now, right stick does what you do, and that's the tutorial in 5 minutes or less.
Ending training.
We're ready to go. I'd like to think Ada just shoved all that into Dingo's brain, like Matrix style.
Well, there was also some tutorial while in battle too, so not just like in the section we just did.
Man, seeing this all in HD is so satisfying.
Yeah, it's also made for 4K, but I think 4K is a little bit
Unmanned battle plane.
Overkill.
there because even if it's a 4K display, right? But the graphics has not been the model was not remastered.
Yes.
Like it's not remade. It's still the same model. So
2001 means this was early PS2 life cycle, and this was one of the most beautiful games you could use to show off the lighting that the PS2 could accomplish,
Yeah.
right? And that's why a lot of this game looks the way it does. Like, it's an orgy of fucking color because it really wants to show off the new tech, and it's meant to be like a little demo. Like, it's meant to be a kiosk game, in my opinion. I feel like Zone of the Enders was meant to be seen not just like in the living room as like a hey, you bought a cool new console, but also as like you're walking by going, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, going in front of the store,
Yeah.
and it's on display and demo. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Now I miss those things, eh? Like the what did you call that before? It's not demo, but it's something
Kiosk.
else.
Kiosks.
No, there's a word for it. Fuck it, I don't remember.
Like the
Like a demonstration,
where
but
you get to walk up and play for a bit.
no, you don't even want to play. Just like you know, in video games that they used to have, all video games need to have the idle mode.
Yes, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
That is the technical term for that.
Yeah, God, I'm trying to remember because everyone at like compliance
In
has
QA, yes, exactly. In QA,
yeah, attract mode.
Attract mode. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Every company has its own. We called it attract mode.
Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. Like it's not. They don't do it.
It's not mandatory.
Yeah, and that I miss that.
Yeah. Microsoft was big on making sure that attract mode was something that you had to have on your Xbox Live arcade games, especially because arcade games were meant to be treated as if they were like on a standee arcade, you know.
Right.
So, I didn't do the grab tutorial, did I? Oh no, it wasn't there. So
No, there will be a advanced tutorial.
yeah.
You were only on page 1. You only did page 1.
You're right. All right, let's get some burst going. Lock on. Oh no, not with enemies. Hold on.
Kill them first.
Spin.
Yeah, that was a grab.
Oh god, it's so satisfying, dude. Or just hold on to them and like.
I love it when you can pick up the enemy and use that as shield.
Yeah.
Or just use that as a weapon. Use the enemy as a weapon.
It's so satisfying. Or just getting up close, slash. It's just so good.
Hey.
Keep the combo going, man.
Get the flow going.
Zone of the Enders just throws you right in, and it gives you a move list that you know you're going to be able to comfortably use for the rest of the game. You know? Circumstances may change here and there, but for the most part, you're like, oh, I've got everything I need. I've got my zoning, I've got my melee, I've got my grabs, I got my defense, and it all feels and looks amazing.
I forgot, is there a way to look at the map? Or is that a mini-map?
Yeah. Right now it's here. I know in future missions it's going to be over superimposed. But for now, I don't think.
All right, it's because I'm asking this because I remember that you have to go to a certain path to find a secret.
Yeah, to find Metatron, sometimes there's hidden things that you need to find. Oh yeah, sword clash.
What is the point of finding Metatron again?
Life. You're literally
max HP is
it's life. Yeah, obtained Metatron. Also, shoutouts to the LP squares telling us where to go at all times. They will come in handy for certain. Oh, what a wonder! Block. Get the fuck out! See? There we go.
The cursor is on. Destroy with a burst attack. Stop moving and keep pressing the R2 button, then hit the square button for a burst attack.
Who thought robots couldn't Goku? Who thought robots couldn't Goku?
Alright, so let's remember something. When you have a cutscene where it's a first person, cutscene.
You can look around.
You can look around, but you can also press. I don't remember what button.
L3 or R3,
put to-
possibly to zoom in.
Not just to zoom in, to acknowledge or to say no, like things
Oh,
like that.
yes, it
you
said-
can have response.
Yeah, it said L3 and R3 for positive and negative. Yeah, that's what it said.
And you can fuck around with that. It's funny.
Yeah.
Look, even though you think like Jody is the best, but that design is cool too.
They're all-
It might not be the best, but
Listen.
right.
Yoji Shinkawa, the god, designed all the robots in this game. These are, all amongst some of the greatest mecha designs of all time. Make no mistake, it's just that Jehuti is my absolute favorite, right?
Since I found Jehuti, you'll have to give it to me.
What does Bar want with Callisto?
Oh? You don't look like a mining man to me.
Get lost.
Random yell.